Hello, guys. Let's get into this energy and see what is in the energy for the collective today. Now, as I was pressing record, I did get a download. I heard a lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day. That's Bill Withers, right? So in the energy, it's going to be a lovely day for someone in the collective, but let's find out why it's going to be a lovely day. What's going to happen today for the collective that's going to make it a lovely day? I mean, it's already a lovely day because you woke your ass up. Be grateful. But it's something else on top of that that's going to make it a very lovely day. But let's see what is in the energy, what comes out, what is it that's going to be lovely about the day today. Spirit, universe, divine, God, Ra, spirit guides, spirit team, archangels, guardian angels, what messages do you have for the collective? Make me a clear channel in order to receive and relay these messages clearly and concisely for everyone to understand. Archangel Michael, place a hedge around me and the collective as I tap into this energy and do this reading. 111 on the timer. Ooh, keep all negative energy and entities out of my energy and out of this reading and cause all monitoring spirits to go blind and deaf. Ashe. So what is it about today that's going to be lovely? Bless me. I don't know, y'all. What was that sneeze about, Spirit? I don't know the spiritual significance of a sneeze. So, the first two cards out, the Knight of Swords and the Seven of Swords. So, what's lovely about today for someone's breaking free from some kind of situation where they were being backstabbed or betrayed or something like that, okay? Because the Seven of Swords card, every time I see this card, I see these swords at this person's back, okay? And with the Knight of Swords, I always notice this sword breaking the chains from around her ankle and her carrying this torch like the Liberty Torch and walking off, okay? So, 222 on the timer. Someone today, also this is the number, it says number 11. Yeah, 11. And I just saw 111 on the timer, okay? So yeah, what's lovely about today for someone's breaking free from something. Someone's breaking free from something or someone that has been betraying them, trying to stab them in the back, harming them, etc. Someone's moving. Like today, someone's moving away from someone that broke their heart. Someone or some situation or a place and whatever it is that caused some kind of heartache. And all these cards are swords so far. It's all swords. So someone found out the truth about something. Someone had some kind of clarity about a situation and decided to pack up and leave, pack up and move, break free, cut someone off, something. But whoever this is or whatever this was that this person was dealing with was something or someone that was betraying them, stabbing them in the back, doing something behind their back, and then to cause some kind of heartbreak, some kind of problems, some kind of pain, okay? Also, all these cards are blue. All these cards are blue. Blue, communication. Blue is also feelings, okay? So this could have been someone in some kind of situation with some kind of, my mouth want to say narcissistic person. So you could have been in a situation with someone who was purposely saying things possibly behind your back, rumors, defamation, slander behind your back. I didn't notice this. This man is holding a pawn piece, a chess piece, the pawn. 411 on the timer. So 411, information. So someone was slandering or talking about you behind your back and you didn't know. They were using you as a pawn in some kind of way, or using the slander and the defamation, the backstabbing as a pawn piece to use against you to cause you some kind of pain. Like I said, all these cards are blue. That's communication. They, like I said, talking about you to someone else. Also, feelings. They were doing this, confirmation birth. They were doing this to try to affect your feelings. They were doing this to affect how people look at you, how people think about you, because swords is mental also. So this person was doing this behind your back to affect or alter how people perceive you or think about you, but you're breaking free from this. You're leaving this situation. Really quickly, I still have 3 spots open for the next 3 people to book a $10 holla reading. Are you confused about what that is? Well, I'll drop the link up overhead for you to go straight to the booking page, but the $10 holla readings, that's a 10-minute reading for just $10. But the next 3 people to book their $10 holla reading before 12 p.m. Eastern Time today. Today is August 7th, Friday, 2026, if you were wondering. The next 3 people to book a $10 holla reading before 12 o'clock p.m. Eastern on August 7th, Friday, will get that $10 reading, but it'll be a 30-minute reading instead of a 10-minute reading. And I said yesterday that after 9 o'clock a.m. Eastern that the deal was off the table, but I'm going to extend it because I had such a good response with the first video mentioning it. I have 3 spots left. So if you're interested in getting a $10 30-minute reading instead of a 10-minute reading, you're going to want to click that link that I had up overhead, or go down below to the description box and click that link to book your $10 holla reading while you still have a chance to get 30 minutes for $10, all right? Also, if you'd like to donate to me and my fiance to help us keep the roof over our head for the next several days or a few days, whatever spirit sees fit, you can also do that by going down below to the description box and donating to my Cashapp, PayPal, or Venmo, okay? If you don't know much about the situation or the story, I'll drop that link overhead so you can watch the video describing and telling you why exactly my fiance and I are looking and hoping for donations. But to run through it really quickly, my fiance had a really bad accident on the job, caused him to break his leg in several places and shatter his knee. He's had 3 surgeries and he's lost everything. And because of my situation with my small business and my handler and all that stuff, I'm not able to help him as much as I would like to. So we're asking for donations to help us stay stable. Neither one of us have family or friends here to help us, and it's just the 2 of us. And we're trying to get out the mud. So if you would like to donate, again, Cashapp, PayPal, or Venmo, down below in the description box, I thank you in advance. And I declare and decree that anything you are guided to send to us returns back to you 100-fold. Ashe and amen. The 2 of Swords in reverse. Listen, all these blue cards, all these swords, every card on the board right now is swords. The Knight of Swords, the 7 of Swords, the 3 of Swords, the 2 of Swords. So your decision has been made, okay? You have seen the truth. You have gotten clarity about this situation, about this person, about whatever this is. You have gotten clarity, mental clarity. You know the truth, okay? And you've made the decision. I'm hearing Janet Jackson, run away there, my love. Yeah, 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 yeah. So you've made the decision to run away from the situation. And I'm hearing, run away, run away, run away and save your life. Yeah. You've made the decision to run away, walk away, leave this situation, break the chains of oppression and leave this situation, okay? Spirit, what else for this energy? What else for this message for the collective? If one more swords card comes out, I'm going to flip this whole table over, which will be an interesting feat because the table is attached to the walls. But all these swords, like anything else for this energy, Spirit, what does the collective need to know? Next, this was at the bottom of the deck and I didn't take it. 9/11 on the timer. I saw 9/11 on the clock a little while ago. So this is going to happen urgent, okay? I'm not getting like an emergency. I'm getting like urgency. This is something you're doing quick. Like I said, it could be today. It could be today that you are leaving the situation, moving away from the situation. If it is, congratulations, you have broken free. If it's not today, it's going to be in the near future that you're going to get out of the situation. It's going to happen soon. Urgency, okay, with the 9/11. Now, like I said, the Hangman was at the bottom of the deck when I started shuffling, and it happened to come out. So this situation had you stuck. It had you kind of feeling stuck, or you were actually like stuck in this situation before you were able to move, okay? Also, the chains around the heart of the hangman, this was something, this is almost like the energy from yesterday. What I was saying in the reading yesterday, there was someone that was going to find out some information that would help them make this decision to leave a karmic or toxic situation. So this is like what happened next. Someone did indeed find out the truth. Someone did get mental clarity about the situation. Spirit, I said it in that other video too. I said Spirit's going to show someone the truth about this situation, about this thing. And yeah, that's what I'm getting. Spirit revealed the truth to you about this person, about this situation, and you have now made the decision to leave this situation, to walk away from this person, thing, whatever it is, okay? But you did feel stuck for a little while. You did feel stagnant for a little while. And I picked that up also yesterday in the energy of that reading. And I was saying, like, you feel like it's a hard decision to make or something like that. Well, that's why I was saying yesterday, like, there was information that you needed to know about this person or the situation that would help you make this decision. And here we are. A lot of songs coming out today too. So I don't know if this is someone who is a musician. I don't know if this situation was with someone who is a musician. I don't know. You just could just love music. I don't know. But those songs are significant for someone. They're coming out for a reason for someone. Spirit, is there anything else? Justice at the bottom of the deck. I'm being called to take it. Yeah, things are going to come into balance. 222 was on the timer. That was the second time I called out on the timer. 222, balance and harmony. Justice is balance, okay? So this also, oh, look at the sword, and look at all those swords and the sword in this person's hand. Yeah, you have literally begun defending yourself against whatever the slander and shit was that these people or this person was doing against you. You have taken out your sword. You have taken out your sword and have done what you needed to do to bring balance to the situation, to your life. Balance and harmony to yourself. You're doing what's best for you. And that's beautiful. You could be a Libra. I don't usually call out zodiac signs, but that shit's so big and on there. Yeah, you've literally decided to take matters into your own hands and defend yourself and move away and create the balance and harmony in your life that you so deserve. Another damn swords card. Spirit, that's too many. Am I supposed to take all of these? Set yourself free. What is this? The Five of Swords. So this person was not going to rest. Four of Swords in reverse. This person was not going to rest until you were literally defeated or some shit like that. But everything they did, look at that. Look at that little clique of witches, little witch clique. Everything they were doing, whether they were just sending evil eye, negative energy at, well, they were slandering, so evil eye. So it was a group of people that were slandering. That's why there's 3 witch bitches on this card, okay? These 3 people were not going to rest until they caused some kind of problem, conflict, chaos, etc. in your life. Their main purpose, their main goal was to hurt you with what they were saying about you and stabbing you in the back, okay? But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they were going to continue to try or not, because you walking away, you breaking the chains and leaving this situation makes this null and void. They can try all they want to. If you're not there around them in their energy or anything, what is it? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Sticks and stones may break my bones. That's spell work and shit. Evil eye, word spells, like rumors, defamation, that's word spells. So sticks and stones may break my bones, like voodoo, like actually physical spells may break your bones, but the word spells can never hurt you. If you don't give word spells power, then guess what? They don't have power, okay? So example, The N word, that is a word spell. The purpose of that word spell is to cause unrest, chaos, anger, to cause someone to act out. That's the purpose of the word spell. But when you understand word spells and you understand how words work, you understand that if you don't give power to the word, that spell is null and void. That word spell means nothing. Okay? So one person can get called an N-word and they're going to fly off the handle and punch someone in the face and go to jail and all this other shit, right? And that person's still going to call other people the N-word. It didn't fix anything. But another person can get called that same N-word, and because they understand word spells and how not to give word spells power, this other person will not react to the N-word at all. And guess what? When they give no reaction, no talk back, no reaction, no punching, no fighting, anything, that spell has no power. Okay? Same thing with defamation and people slandering and rumors and all that shit. As long as you care and pay attention to what people are saying about you, you're giving it your energy. The spell is working. But when you ignore what people say about you, if you ignore the slander, you don't give a fuck what anybody says, guess what? None of those spells, none of those words have any power because you don't give two flying rats ass shits, okay? That's what word spells are. If you give them power, they have power. If you don't give those words power, words will never hurt you, okay? So for someone, you didn't care about them talking all this shit. You didn't care about them slandering you or spreading rumors about you because people can see who you are. The proof is in the pudding, okay? Wheel of Fortune, they can see that you are successful. They can see that you are good. They can also see that you're destined for something greater than this situation. Everyone can see it. And this always reminds me of a maze. Or like the game Galactica, you have fought your way out of this maze. And now you are on your way to success. And that's what they were trying to stop. That's what they were slandering you for. They wanted people to think you weren't shit. They wanted people to think you didn't have shit, weren't going to be shit, nothing. But you didn't care what they said. And you did you. And you fought your way out of the fucking maze to your destiny, to your success. You have broken the chains of oppression, like I said. And for someone, today is moving day. For someone else, moving day is right around the corner. So what is it that the collective needs to know specifically, Spirit, about this message? What is the purpose of this message? Everything's going to be all right. The sun. Y'all, I'm going to close this reading here, and I will see you in the next one. I love you. Toodles.